Donald Trump has survived not one, but two assassination attempts. For most politicians, that might trigger a rethink on America's gun culture. Instead, Trump's administration is backing one of the biggest changes to U.S. gun buying rules in decades, a proposal that could make purchasing firearms almost as easy as ordering a smartphone online. Supporters call it a victory for constitutional rights. Critics call it a dangerous deregulation. And then there's another question: could someone close to Trump benefit financially if these changes go through? Right now, Americans can already order guns online. But federal law requires those firearms to be shipped to a licensed gun dealer. The buyer must visit that dealer in person, show identification, complete a federal background check, and only then take the firearm home. The Trump administration now wants to modernize that system. Under proposed rules, licensed dealers could verify identities online, run digital background checks, complete the transfer electronically, and in many cases, ship eligible firearms directly to buyers' homes. The U.S. Postal Service is also considering easing long-standing restrictions on mailing handguns. If both proposals are approved, buying a firearm could begin to resemble buying almost any other product online. Now comes the part attracting national attention. One company appears uniquely positioned to benefit. GrabAGun, a Texas-based online firearms retailer that markets itself as the Amazon of guns. The company already sells firearms online. But like every other retailer, it currently relies on local gun shops to complete the final transfer. If in-person pickup disappears, its business model becomes dramatically simpler. Industry executives believe millions more Americans could choose online firearm purchases because of convenience. GrabAGun itself has described the proposal as the biggest change to firearms retail distribution in decades. The company has even built logistics systems designed for direct-to-consumer firearm delivery. If the rules change, its potential customer base could expand significantly. Here's where politics enters the story. Donald Trump Jr. is not just a supporter of the company. He serves as a board member, acts as a consultant, and owns shares in GrabAGun. According to company filings, Trump Jr. received roughly 300,000 shares while helping with marketing strategy and partnerships. After the company went public, he celebrated its listing at the New York Stock Exchange. He has also publicly argued that younger Americans increasingly want to buy firearms online, just like they buy other products. The company insists Trump's son had absolutely no role in drafting the administration's proposals. The White House says the regulatory changes are about protecting Second Amendment rights, not helping any private business. And officials involved in writing the proposal say they were unaware of Trump Jr.'s financial stake while developing the rules. There is currently no evidence that Trump Jr. influenced the policy. Even so, ethics experts argue perception matters. Because if easier online gun sales increase GrabAGun's business, the value of Trump Jr.'s investment could also rise. That doesn't automatically mean wrongdoing, but watchdog groups say it creates the appearance of a potential conflict of interest. Adding to those questions, Trump has already faced scrutiny over other business interests, including cryptocurrency ventures, investment disclosures, and broader debates over the intersection of politics and private enterprise. The White House rejects suggestions of any conflict. It says the president's investments are independently managed and insists neither Trump nor his family engage in conflicts of interest. beyond politics. The proposal has sparked concern across the firearms industry itself. Thousands of small gun stores currently earn transfer fees every time an online firearm purchase is completed. Those visits also generate sales of ammunition, accessories, and safety equipment. If guns start arriving directly at buyers' homes, many dealers fear they could lose an important source of revenue. Some also argue face-to-face interactions help identify suspicious purchases before firearms change hands. Gun rights supporters disagree. They argue eligible Americans should not face unnecessary hurdles when exercising constitutional rights. For them, the proposal is about convenience, modernization, and reducing government bureaucracy. For now, nothing has changed. The proposals remain in the public consultation process. Federal agencies could revise, delay, or even withdraw parts of the plan. Legal challenges are also widely expected if the rules are finalized. But the debate has already begun. One side sees expanded gun rights. Another sees increased public safety risks. And many are asking whether the optics become even more complicated when a president's son is connected to a company that could benefit from the very policy under discussion. For Donald Trump, it's another political battle. For GrabAGun, it could become the biggest business opportunity in its history. And for America, the argument over guns, rights, politics, and profit is far from over.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.